Obviously a great win for our guys tonight, and great to see Fifth Third popping the way it was. Got pretty loud in there. I thought this game was won. When I say won, Saturday night when we left the locker room after a loss that I'd never experienced before. The way it went down, I told our guys that Monday's practice would show the character of each man in this room, including the coaches, and had our best practice of the year on Monday, which is I'm getting to know this team really spoke to me in terms of what these guys are willing to do. And, sometimes Rover's got to meet the road. And I was really proud of the way they handled it and followed up with another good practice. And the way it matriculated, kind of the way it worked out on the court was, we went through adversity with foul trouble. Two of the guys that we run all our stuff for had 4 fouls with 14 minutes on the clock. And both of them came back in the game and played lights out. They didn't live in their own adversity. And I thought that really, the made shots, the ball popping, we'll get into all that. I thought that's really where it started for us. And I was really proud of the guys for that. I thought Trey Scott was really good. We played a team that is one of the top defensive teams in the country, top 5. They give up 55 points a game. Nobody scored more than 70 on them this year. And so style of play-wise, that's what it looks like. That's the expectation. For those who've seen the style before, when the ball pops, that's what it looks like. Shots go in and out, that's fine. But that's what the style looks like when we're executing at the level that we need to be executing at. So really proud of our guys. Obviously a quick turnaround. And we got you ready for Iowa on Saturday.
When Jaron checked in, Coach, with less than 8 minutes to go and scored, I think, eight big points in the next 5 minutes or so, what did you see from him? How big was that?
Well, I've seen it coming. He's been getting in better shape. He had 2 really good days of practice. He put extra work in. You can feel his body. I mean, I haven't coached the Jaron Cumberland that we all know and love. And when I say I haven't coached him yet, he hasn't been in the shape and been healthy enough to be that guy. It's coming. It's coming. And what I mean by that is I've seen it, and we've got a chance to spend some more time together here this week talking about putting him in different spots. We moved him from the 1 to the 4 back to the 1. So we made some adjustments on where to put him, and I just think it spoke to his buy-in and how excited he was to play, to be able to come back in the game like that and perform. Well, you'd have to ask him that. I can't speak for how those guys feel in terms of that, but I was just really impressed with the way he bounced back.
The full court pressure, I know that's something that that's a calling card for you, but it really seemed to bother them tonight, especially. Was there something different you guys did, or you think it just had a bigger?
No, they have one primary ball handler, and he plays 35 minutes a game. And he not only is their primary ball handler, he's their primary full court defender. So our goal was to wear him out. And we had 4 we actually did the press the way we wanted to 4 times in the first half. We had 4 turnovers. Then we did it 2 more times in the second half. We had 2 more turnovers. So I looked at the bench. I'm like, we're 6 for 6 right now. Okay, so let's just keep doing it. And even late in the game, we went to it. So, we made some adjustments on the backside rotations. Not as much adjustments as more putting a level of focus onto it.
Kind of the same vein, out of timeouts, whether it's offense or defense, seemed to be better.
Execution was better. We're not a great executing team. I've talked about that in length, and that's what it looks like when we become an executing team. And so I don't know what else to say, but that's what the style looks like when we're where we need to be.
During that stretch when Jaron and Chris were on the bench with 4 fouls, how were you guys able to maintain?
Well, great question. Trey Scott was awesome. I mean, he played the entire second half. I didn't sub him out. He was all over the place. We showed a video of just cutting off the ball for him and Keith this afternoon to shoot around, and he was cutting everywhere. Getting in lanes, finding open spots, verbalizing everything defensively. Mika helps out with that. He was able to sustain some things. It's tough with those 2 guys out because the majority of the stuff we run are for those 2 guys. So I thought our guys did a good job of stepping up. I thought Keith Williams made some big plays. And like anything else, when you get a lead, I tell our guys, when you have a lead, it doesn't matter if you score or not. If they don't score, you keep the lead. So I thought our defense stayed consistent when those 2 guys were on the bench. And Jay Cirillo was a big part of that. He played 10 minutes the other night in his first game back in 3 or 4 weeks, and I felt like the offense and defense ran so smoothly. When he's on the floor, things just run more along the lines of the way, smoother in terms of ball movement, in terms of our defensive communication, and then tonight he put the ball in the hoop a few times.
You talked about the second half points per possession being a focus. They shot 38.5%, scored 32 points. Was it reiterated at halftime? Was there anything adjustment-wise?
We talked about 3 things at halftime. We talked about increasing the pressure. We talked about handling their screening action with more physicality and more alertness level. And we talked about contesting at a higher rate. Like we won 100%. We weren't contesting high enough on our contests. Keith Williams stepped that up in the second half, and we did all three of those things. So in the locker room, I told him, I said, we're 38% in the second half. That now means nothing to them. They want points per possession. So I don't have the points per possession in my fingertips because I don't know the possession. So I was hoping, Justin, you would tell me that so I knew it. I didn't think you'd have it either. Yeah, I'll know it tonight.
John, you probably didn't. You probably didn't need this as a coach because you got to go game by game and stay locked in. How much did your team need a sense of relief with a win like that?
It's a big win, but I think the biggest thing is they got a chance to see what it feels like to everybody just stayed together. When things weren't going, when adversity set in for individuals, they stayed with it, and they got a chance to see what I've been preaching all season about the style of play. This is what it looks like, and for those of you who've seen our teams in the past, that's what it looks like, and we got to sustain it.
Even more so, feeding the post is big, but was that seemed to do it?
Well, we knew we'd had advantage of the post. They play behind in the post a little bit, so we felt like we'd get some duck ins. Jaron does a great job of finding guys in the post. Our emphasis was also for the other guys to do the same. And then, Chris Vogt, I'm harping on him about ducking in hard and being physical, but not when you have 3 fouls with 15 minutes to go in the second half. So we're still learning to read between the lines a little bit.
I know Mika's playing time's going up and up, but what has he done that's earned him with
Fletcher's been consistent. He's found a level of consistency every day. He's consistent in practice with his energy. In order to play as a freshman, you got to defend. So he's been defending pretty much the entire year. He's a really good offensive player, but his practice has been consistent. And he's walking in the gym every day getting better. And now the challenge for young guys is okay, now I don't have all the answers. So am I going to continue to have the growth mindset? If he continues to have the growth mindset, meaning he's going to continue to be coachable, then he's got a chance to continue to move forward. Chad.
Between 9 and 15 points.
Yeah.
How much is that just showing that the ball was popping like you were talking about and finding the right guy?
Yeah, trusting your teammates. Trusting your teammates. This is typically we'll have 4 to 5. Our teams have had as many as 5 guys in double figures scoring on averages for the season. Always have 4. Never have less than that. So it's a product of that.
Even with the foul trouble, just played 8 guys tonight. Is that a product of the opponent of what you want the rotation?
We shrunk the rotation intentionally going in. We knew we were going to shrink it a little bit. And, I say that, and Jeremiah Davenport and Zach Harvey are out working out right now in the gym. So when you guys walk out, they're out there shooting on their own. Compliance, I didn't send them out there. They went out there by themselves. I walked in and I saw them shooting. So they'll have their moments.
One other thing is, in different stretches, you had different guys step up and really provide a boost. So you had Jaron and that stretch towards the end. Jay had a stretch. Chris had a stretch. Keith had a stretch. That's enough.
Well, that's you can't predict that each and every game, but when guys do their job, we put a star on your role. And I've told you guys this before. It's my job to identify the role. It's their job to accept the role. And it's our job to star in the role. And they did that. And when you do that, you play with confidence. So that really helps. I also like to welcome John Cunningham to the family here. We're awfully excited. His become director of athletics. I was unable to make the news conference today, a little bit writing stuff up and meeting with our guys closer to the game. So really excited about his addition and excited to get started. Thanks, guys.
Today was going to be your first start, and what was that emotion like?
Coach told me the day before in practice that he was going to start me, but, it felt regular to me. I just wasn't going to do too much, just play my game and just help my teammates, whatever I got to do for them.
Trey, have you seen this coming with him in practice and the way he's picked things up and that he was ready for a bigger role?
Yeah, we all seen it, not only in practice but the games that he played in previously. He a great player. He listens and he's coachable, and he went and took what he deserved.
Offensively, it's been a little bit of a struggle for you to find a rhythm so far this year. What was it today that got you going?
Myself, just had to take a look in the mirror and be like, I know what I'm capable of doing. Like I did it. Since I've been playing basketball, and I'm just like, it's time for me to stop playing like I'm a freshman and play like I'm a 5th year. So that's what I did.
Was that Saturday, just setting up?
Say it again?
After what happened Saturday?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just like, it's enough. Like, it's over. Like, the more I produce for our team, the more I help us be successful. So my bros and my coaches, they kept me in the position, to be successful and score the ball to help us win, and that's what happened.
Trey, how much did the team need a win like this to kind of remind you guys, and maybe remind everyone on the outside of what you guys can?
Nah, we needed it in the worst way, honestly. Like, we did, just to let everyone know that we are a great team, and like we're not at our peak yet. We can just keep going and keep getting better, and we could like win like this on a consistent basis. Because I mean, I've done it, and I know what it takes, and I know we got the pieces here to do it, and the coaches behind us, so it was really what we needed.
Mika, the full court pressure really seemed to bother them tonight. Was that just a point of emphasis? I know you guys, that's what John preaches, but it seemed like tonight have an extra impact.
Yeah, we work on defense a lot. Like he just wants us to pressure in the guards to make it harder for them to score. And I feel like it starts with the point guard to pressure the ball.
That stretch where Jaren and Chris both had 4 fouls, they were on the bench for a long time. Why were you guys able to or how did you guys weather not having those 2 out there for that long?
Just playing. Everybody on our team can play. Whoever coach put in the game, he trusts them, we trust them, and everybody did what they're supposed to do, and we don't have no fall-offs. I feel like we don't have no drop-offs from subbing out someone on the first 5 to whoever. So everybody who comes in the game, they're high-level players, and everyone proved it during that stretch.
Trey, it was a close game. You guys were up 4 at halftime. There's been some second halves where you guys have struggled. What was the talk at halftime? What adjustments were made, and how did you guys capitalize?
We just had to go out and finish the game. Like, our biggest problem this whole season was finishing in the second half, and we had our best week of practice, this week. And, every week was tired of losing. Like, we feel like we lost too much already. So we're just like, we're going to finish this game. We're not losing. We're going to finish it, and that's what we did.
You might have heard it, had that tough loss, 2 tough games coming up this week. People probably thinking they're going to lose 3 straight going to the break and be tough. Was that something you guys were aware of?
No. It wasn't none. We was aware. Well, I wasn't. I don't know about everybody else, but I was just like, man, let's just play basketball. Like, it happens, But like I said, we had a great week of preparation, and it came out in the show tonight.
Like at the line, these last few games, you've been making a lot of free throws. What are you thinking, like when you go out to the line, like especially with the tough finishes lately?
I just look at it as that's my job for the point guard. You have to make your free throws. And it's obviously helping our team in the current time situation. So I just look at it as my job for.
What was the scouting report on them? What did they do well? What were you guys working to take away from them?
It was all over for real. From the post up, the 2 bigs, 35 and number 10 were great players, I think, and from the guards. Just had to make it tough. We had to make it tough on them, and for the majority of the game, we did. We could have done a better job. We most definitely could have done a better job, but we did enough to get the job done. So making it tough on them, imposing our will.
How big is it for you to have Jay back?
Oh man, it's everyone's happy Jay back. I know he's happy he's back. He's producing. Like, he's a great player, and he's a real valuable piece of the team. And having him back is just great for everyone.
When Jaren was struggling in the first half, what does that say? The fact that you guys are still able to keep it, what does that say about the improvement and development of all the young guys?
Go ahead, you're a young guy. You can.
Just coaches always say, the next person step up to help him out. But, we just talk to him. We just tell him we trust him. We know what he could do. And no matter what, we just always hold our teammates down, no matter what. Everybody step up and do their part.
He hit the 3, Trey, and then the 2 driving layups. Did it feel like, all right, Jaren's kind of back?
Yeah, when he made it, that's exactly what I said in my head. I said, he back. Like, everybody can relax. So, at the last week, everybody relax. Like, he's back. Yeah.
You have the same feeling?
Yeah, we trust him. We know what he could do. So, I just knew, current time situation, he gonna step up.
Am I good? All right.